Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Moderator, our distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, our friends and our enemies.
The gift that keeps giving. Daniel Haqiqatjou has really done it this time. He has really done it this time. You know, y'all said that we was crazy, that we was hating, that we was, you know, had no proof, had no evidence, all kind of madness. Where we show you receipt after receipt after receipt. But some people, they just don't like evidence. They just do not like evidence. They don't like proof. They don't like evidence. And they're not really concerned with evidence like that. What they really want is a zaddy. That's all they really want. They want to go and, you know, be volunteers for jiggling Zaddy's junk whenever he calls them to. That's all they care about. And the hell with, you know, the black community, the black Muslims, the people that paved the way for them even to get here to begin with. Forget, tell all that. To hell with all that. They are willing and ready to accept white supremacy and all of its factions in order to get ahead. They ain't worried about us like that. So we've been saying this for years now, that Daniel Haqiqatjou, we remember we first put out that Daniel Haqiqatjou, he's pandering to the alt-right and stuff, and that, you know, he is an actual alt-righter and all kind of stuff. I want to remind you of a live that we did well over a year ago. This is a long time ago we did this. And when the word started getting out that Daniel Haqiqatjou was an alt-righter, thanks to the features, okay? It was thanks to us that we were the ones that put this out there with receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt. Too many receipts, too much evidence, too much proof. And it seems that every closet white supremacist now is just coming out the closet. You know, the same folks that they have a problem coming out of the LGBTs and stuff, they have a problem with them hiding in the closet. Well, they doing the same thing as the LGBTs and stuff, coming out the closet, out the woodworks, out of every crook and cranny of the white supremacist mansion and stuff. So let me just put this up, y'all. 1 second, family. We're going to take you back to what we said all the way back, well over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I can't remember, right? And look at what we said, okay, back then. Like, subscribe, share me up on Patreon, family. Watch this, y'all. Number ones in the chat. If the sound is good, I want to see number ones in the chat. If y'all can hear me. There we go. Where's Daniel's fan kiddos at? Where you at, you 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds? Don't worry, I'm going to leave the link in the chat in a minute. We can discuss this. Okay? Y'all must be, oh my gosh, man. This is madness what's happening in 2022, bros. Anyways, look here. 2022. Okay. So well over a year ago, I mean, just maybe a year and a half or, you know. Anyways, let's keep watching, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. We just gonna let him speak for himself.
Barakatuh, brothers. I really appreciate all of you guys, man. Really, I'm so happy to get a chance to speak with you guys. And I really don't want to take too much of Daniel's time. Brief question. Why do some Muslims assume that you are some alt-right imam? Can you just give clarity to that, please?
It ain't no goddamn assumption. It's no friggin' assumption. We didn't assume squat. There's too much evidence. But anyways, I digress. Let's keep going, y'all.
Yeah, so they accuse me of being alt-right, but you know, this kind of labeling is meaningless unless you can unless you can substantiate it with examples. So I challenge all of those who are calling me alt-right, point to something that I have said that does not have a basis in Islam, that does not have a solid basis in the Quran and the Sunnah and the Islamic tradition. If you can do that, okay, then I'll concede that I've made a mistake. I've fallen into this alt-right nonsense. Prove it.
Bull crap. Bull crap. Daniel never concedes anything. He's been wrong about so many things. Wasn't he the same one that millions of people will come Muslim because of Andrew Tate? Millions? Wasn't he the same one that said that? Wasn't he the same one like advised the Muslims to listen to Jordan Peterson, knowing full well that he was a Zionist? Wasn't he that guy? Did he ever take back those mistakes? Wasn't he the same one ripping Ryan Garcia for his racist tirade? Meanwhile, at the same time, inviting Owen Benjamin to his to his channel, who did the same, if not worse, than Ryan Garcia when it comes to the black community? Did he take any of that back? He is the de facto leader of infiltration dawah in modern times. Daniel Haqiqatjou is, in fact, the de facto leader of infiltration dawah, the destroying of Islam from within. And Muslims are going for it. So, a brother asked me today, he was like, what's wrong with these immigrant Muslims? Like, why are they just accepting this stuff? I said, and he said, maybe they just don't understand the struggles of the black community. I was like, they understand very well the struggles of the black community. They know very well the struggles of the black. They just don't care. So their downfall is imminent because Allah never, ever, ever, ever is on the side of the oppressor or those who aid them. Never. They have chosen a side. They chose white supremacy because they want to get in good with Zaddy. But I digress. Let's keep watching, y'all.
Take one of my statements that you consider to be alt-right, okay? Say this statement that you made or this post that you made, this is an alt-right statement that is not found in the Quran and Sunnah and the...
Did you see that work? Anyways, y'all get the gist, okay? You can see this live we did all the way back in 2022. Daniel Haqiqatjou is alt-right, prove it. Light work, okay? Hold my tea, okay? Check that out. It's on the channel. But the point is, he was saying this all the way back then. He was hiding. Prove that I'm alt-right. And then he tries to hide, use some plausible deniability, name one alt-right statement that I said that goes against Islam. Trying to use plausible deniability. So family, here it begs the question. I don't know a single alim that didn't say that democracy wasn't kufr. It is well known that the system of democracy is grounded in actual kufr. It is grounded in actual kufr, okay? Disbelief in Allah, democracy in itself. Because you get the people to side on any issue that whether it's for Allah's rule or against Allah's rule. And the majority rules in the systems of democracy. So if I were to say to you, us Muslims, we should side with the Baptists against the Presbyterians. Those are two different churches, y'all. Because, the Baptists, they give better speeches in their churches than the Presbyterians or whatever. What does make a difference? What would y'all say? You'd be like, they're two sides of the same coin. They're both like, what are you talking about today? So he is admitting that his alt-right positions that he takes allegedly don't go against Islam. We dealt with this way last year anyways. But he's out here hiding. Okay? Well, guess what? The hiding is finished.
Paper gold. You see, black folks are chumps. If America were to tell you to bring all the rocks in this country to her, and she'll give you $1 million for it. You'll do it. And the next day she'll tell you, we're using rocks for currencies, chump.